So in late 2016, we were at the point where we had an old database system. It wasn't cloud-based, and we were starting to hit quite a few challenges in terms of using our data well. And it was also managed by one guy who had built it a long time ago, quite geniusly, but even he thought it had had its time. And then he was also part-time, and so it was like a really serious bottleneck. And so the pain of not changing was starting to outweigh the pain and cost of changing. And then he decided to retire 18 months earlier than planned. And so that sort of somewhat forced the issue. And when you kind of head into a database project, in terms of transitioning, you need to know that it's not a linear process. You're going to get from A to B, but it's kind of more like a sea voyage than kind of a mapped out route. And then the other thing is that you need to commit for the long haul. You won't kind of see all the benefits of a new solution straight away. And so because of that, you really need to get good buy-in from the whole team, not just the one person driving the project. And I think that what we found with Donorfy is that it's really user-friendly, it's not massively complex, it's aesthetically quite nice to look at, and so people don't mind spending time on it. And then also where the development model for kind of continuing to improve Donorfy is customer-led, you do get the chance to kind of feed in and sort of have a bit of a say in how new features are developed. And the solution is still relatively new, just a couple of years old. So there's not a massive, you're not just kind of one of thousands of users, but the other side of the equation is that Donorfy does already have like a really, really strong track record as kind of the best solution in the charity market. So those are kind of really big things. And we've also just seen that we're getting much better reporting much more quickly. So we're saving on staff time and on staff costs as well. And then we had a bit of a tricky implementation project, not due to any technical issues. There were just serious health issues, both one on the implementation team side and then two on our staff side. And even in spite of that, Donorfy were at a point where they were quite stretched. But helped us work through it, kind of didn't go down to the kind of real details of the contract, but just kept us on the road, and we ended up implementing within a whisker of when we had planned to anyway. So if you're on the fence, there's a lot to commend Donorfy, and it's a month-by-month payment plan, whereas lots of other solutions are multi-year. So Donorfy really puts the pressure on itself to deliver for you, so you can dip a toe in the water quite happily without kind of a long-term commitment that you regret 5 minutes later.